Hey guys, how we doing? FM Dal here and welcome to We Are All Wednesday, ain't we? If you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff. We're coming up to the transfer window here today. It's going to close at the end of the episode and we're going to hopefully bring some people in. But guys, there are some people who might be leaving and they weren't planned, and it's definitely because I didn't give them new contracts or because they had release clauses in their contract that I did not look up. But before we get to any of that, look at this. I have not got a contract at the end of the season. I might not get one. I don't know what's going to happen here. The whole series could end with them not giving me a contract. So I don't know what to do if that happens. I want you to get down there in the comments right now. If I don't get given a contract, what do? Do I just end this save or do I continue? Because at the moment, there's not even sprinklings of news that I might be getting one. So it's very worrying for me right now. This is not how I planned this game to go. But how has it been going? Well, you know what we do. We get her in. We scream her. Are you ready to... You all, right now, Kelly! We left you on the Barnsley 1-0 win. After that, we played Accrington in the third round of the FA Cup. We beat them 1-0. The goal was from Carvalho. A lovely little finish from him as well. Put us through. Definitely a second-rate team, but it was fine. Next game was Luton 3-1. Good again. Castillo doing what Castillo can do. 2 goals in this game. Another goal from Carvalho. Did well. We've been playing Bazunu in goal, trying to make him better. But you know what? He's just not doing it for me. He's just not doing it. I don't think he's going to keep clean sheets. He has kept some, but I just don't think he's going to keep them as many as Hazard anyway. We came out at 3-1. It was a 2-2 against Swansea. And let me tell you now, we were awful. Like, we didn't deserve nothing from this game. It was one of the worst games I've seen. We got a penalty at the very end of it, which I'm pretty sure wasn't a penalty. Kind of like Harry Kane's the other night. I mean, he said it, not me. And then we came out of that to a 0-0 draw against Derby. Now, what you will realise is that Derby was meant to be today, but because of the different ways that it's gone with the FA Cup 4th round popping in, the Derby game has come before the transfer window. And I didn't fancy showing you the FA Cup. So what we are going to see today is Norwich. That's right, Norwich are coming in. They're in 16th at the moment. They're going to be playing us. Where are we? We're sitting in 3rd. We are equal points with West Brom, but they played a game less. Stoke are top at the moment. It's 4 points clear. We're in the dogfight, but we're not really in the fight, if that makes sense. We've not been playing well enough to be really in the fight, which is where I'm worrying just a little bit. But don't you fret, don't you worry, because some things have happened already in the transfer window. What are they? These. First of all, Dominic Ball's gone out on loan. We need to get rid of him. He's on stupid money. They're paying just a little bit of that, I think, and then like 15 grand a month. But it doesn't matter. He's out of the squad. Bush, he'll be gone at the end of the season, and that's £36,000 we get back. If I lose my job, it's based on this man here. Gosh darn it. Another boy's gone. Alex Hunt, his contract would have ended at the end of the season as well. He wasn't willing to extend it. To be fair, I'm not surprised he wasn't willing to extend it. He's been at the club, but not overly playing for us. So he's moved on. It's only £145,000, but it is £145,000 more than nothing. So we're taking that as positives, but it has left us a little bit weak with those 2 people leaving in the centre of the midfield. So he's only gone and brought one back. He has. Louis Sibley. If you followed the channel so far, you will know we had him a couple of seasons ago. Well, last season, on loan. And he did really, really well. So far, he's not done that well. We've signed him for £2 million, though. I think that's a decent deal. Louis Sibley himself is only 25. Yes, price-wise, he is bang in the middle of what I've said, but I think you can get more out of him. I'm very happy with that deal. What do you think, guys? Was he the right guy to bring in, or should I have gone a bit further? And another piece of information that's literally happened just before I started recording is we've had an offer that we had to accept because of the contract situation. It's this boy. Sieb has had a contract offered to him by none other than Mainz. It's Mainz, 7.5 mil, as you can see from that bit on the screen. 7.5 million pounds. It's not great, but we did sign him for £190,000. We're looking at the positives there. He's had such a good season, really, for him this season in comparative relationships to the other seasons. This one has been his best by far. He scored 2 goals the other day. I can't see him staying. Which means that we're probably going to have to buy a striker in the transfer window closing. And I mean, If that's not exciting, what is? So let's get to it. Here we are for the Norwich game. We're at Carrow Road. They're married. Oh, no. What the hell was that? Yeah, I don't even know. But they're managed by Erling Moe. Brilliant. Our team today, Hazard in goal. Aguero playing right back. Vasquez and Clark-Salter in the middle with Nkunku on the left. Christian Oliveira or Kike on the right wing. On the left wing, we have Harvey Vale. In the two midfield slots, there is Jakob Sorensen, and also Sibley is going to be playing there as well. And just behind the striker, we've got Gonzalez is just behind the striker, who is Bradley Fink, who is probably going to have to be signed at the end of the season because we're not doing great. On the bench, we've got Bazunu. I never say his name right, and that's all on me. Castillo's on the bench as well. Simons, who is asked to leave. Braithwaite, who's asked to go out on loan. McLean and Carvalho newly in. Their team has some very decent players in it. Dowell's always good. Brazil, who's they've signed from Manchester United on the game. Unbelievable. And Villa, who in real life went for silly money. Never quite lived up to that, though. Aurier, though. Let's attack down the right, boys. Kick off for the game, and I've given this thing a wipe, so hopefully I look a little bit better for you all as we get into this game. And we start with a Sibley cross. It's not going to go anywhere. I hate the Norwich kit. I don't know why. Yellow and green just doesn't do it for me. Sorry if you're a Norwich fan out there. As it goes out to Kike, crossing it in. Fink! Come on, boys. This is what we're talking about with Fink. It's his 10th goal of the season. Do we need to worry about Sieb at 7.5 million when we might be able to get this boy for less than £1 million? That's the way we need to look at it. As it goes over here, Kike has it on the right-hand side, puts it back in, and Fink slots it in. Beauty. Sibley again with the corner. This is how we love to start these. Clark-Salter. Oh, he doesn't get many, but he's got one today. 2-0 against Norwich. They're not doing great this season, but you guys need to watch more often because we haven't been doing very well at all recently. Brilliant header over the goalkeeper there from Clarky-Salts. Come on. And we're straight back in. I didn't even have time to finish my come on, and we're back in. They have the ball in the midfield. We're playing away. 2-0 up away from home is a decent start to the game. It'd be decent if we were at home, but it's obviously even better away from home as Clark-Salter goes over the top, thinks through. He's not got incredible amounts of pace, but he can score. So that's the flip of it. As Kike has it, puts it back post to Vale. That's Harvey Vale's first goal for us. Boys, 10 minutes in, 3-0 up. We've been looking to score goals this season. I told you that was what we were aiming to do. We're bringing in Kike, bringing in Vale. They were aiming to get us goals. That is what they're doing. Brilliant work from them. Back again on the 20th minute, well, into the 21st, as they like to say, as Bondar has taken the ball. Kike's taken the ball off Bondar, and I blame that on me. That was my bad commentating that led to that chance just going flub. Back again, and Norwich fans, maybe they've got something to cheer. No, we have stopped it again. I don't think we've played this well all season, boys. This is such a star here as they go long, and Holgate clears it, but only to Sibley as Kike into Fink. Back to Sibley, going over the top of Bell. Can he get his second goal of the game? No! Good clearance, though. Half-time, 3-0. Guys, we've only meant to score one. We've got 3. This is what I'm talking about. The quality is there in the squad. Let's get ourselves promoted, right? Kick up for the second half. Told the boys just carry on, and if anything, score more. So no letting them take it easy today. That's the most important thing. Also, Gonzalez is having a pretty weak game, and I'm not happy about it. As Sibley goes to cross it in. Everything's come from Sibley crosses so far, but Lumley's done well this time. Not a problem for him as he goes long, and Lees Malou has the ball. Now, you know what? Oh, that's poor. That was poor. I was just about to say about doesn't matter how many goals you've got. You just want to be the team attacking, unless you're Gareth Southgate. And we look like we are attacking. I didn't want that moment to be. No, we don't look like we're attacking. It looks like you know what? Basically, all of that ramble was, I think we're about to concede. That's honestly what the ramble was for. As Ida plays it into Dowell. He's gone round him. He scored. I knew it. I don't know what it was. Did you feel that too? I just had this feel we were going to concede. I just had it. And it was like, it was all going too easy. That was the issue. Come on, boys. Don't let this happen. Back. Simons into Vale. I brought Simons on, by the way, just to break the game up, really. As Gonzalez comes across careful with what I'm saying. He pulls it back to Simons, into Sibley, knocks over to Kike, deserves a goal, but Sibley's got one. There it is. It's his first goal of the season. It's his first goal since signing for us fully. It's 4-1 now, and this game has got to be put to bed. The boys have done a great job today. Cannot complain at all. Normally, I'm a big complainer. Not today. Not today. Maybe Kike should have scored, but no, he simply has, so it doesn't matter. And we are back as Norwich have it. Bondar playing it to Lise Malou, who's gone over the top for Swift. Swift back to Ida and Woodburn. They're moving it fast. The fastest they've moved it all game as Tete has it on the right-hand side. Woodburn back to Tete. He's looking back into Lise Malou, who's gone over the top. We've not covered it. We've gone a little bit complacent. It's good header, but an easy save for Connor Hazard in goal for us. He rolls it out to Vasquez, goes long quick. Doesn't need to. He doesn't need to be doing stuff like that. Silly of him, really, as Lise Malou into Swift, Tete, Ida. This is all down to Hazard, and he's saved again. What a keeper. What a keeper, it has to be said. We're bringing on Armindo Sieb, by the way, for his last appearance for us, more than likely. Unless he turns down the contract, he always could. As Vasquez goes out to Sibley. They never do they? And Vasquez knocks it back in to Vale, beats his man. Is it going to get to Sieb? Is he going to have that moment? It's gone back to Sibs, and we just circulated it back. Good football, boys. Good football. Vasquez into Vale. Ooh. It's over 4-1. You can't complain with a 4-1 at all. Great performances. 8-7, 8-2, 8-7. Take that any day of the week, boys. Take it any day. Means we're still in third position, but Stoke have let themselves down a little bit here because we're now only 2 points behind them. West Brom still have that game in hand. They're also West Brom, so that gives them a great opportunity. But we've got to keep winning. Results like today's, that's what we're talking about. And here we are on transfer deadline day. Now, what is going to happen? Who knows? It's one of those where anything can happen. But what we do need to be very aware of today is that Connor Hazard is wanted by Chelsea. This is something I didn't tell you because I was just trying to let it just go under the carpet. I didn't really want it to be anything. Chelsea do want Connor Hazard. It is what it is. But I'm hoping he won't go. He loves us way too much to leave. He's had a decent season. He always has decent seasons, to be fair. But he is on the decline there. So, you know what? As you're with me, we'll warn him a little bit about his development and his training. Disappointed with you. I understand. I'll improve. You see, boys, that's the kind of background exclusives that you guys get. Let's see if we have to make any deals. Oh, here's the first one. Here's the first moment that we've got to think about here. Simon's there. Plymouth are offering £1.5 million. Now, Plymouth are in League One, looking like getting promotion. For us, he is a definite back player. He's not a player who's going to be in the first team anytime soon constantly. But he is used a lot coming off the bench. He's up till 4.2. We're gonna put out there. We're gonna want 5 mil. They're not gonna be able to pay it, but it puts a nice barometer down, doesn't it? Of course, it was rejected. What we want is we don't look like the bad guys. We've had 2 loan offers accepted. One of them is for Ezekiel, and one of them right here for Celine. In a way, we hope we don't get him for that, but. Midfielder, central midfielder in there, and also an attacking midfielder as well. I know we've got Kike in, but we want to play Broja more up front, and there's always the chance that Sieb might leave. We still don't know about that. There's 12 hours to go. Anything can happen. Sieb has gone. It's not my choice. You know that. But he has left. £7.5 million. He's gone to Mainz. They are in the Bundesliga. They're doing very well in the Bundesliga as well. So we'll keep up with what he's done and how he goes when he is back over there. Fair play to him. He's German as well. I have no issue with him going. I think we've made good money on him. Let me know what you think about that decision and whether or not... Well, it's not really a decision for me. It's his decision. So you let us know what you think of his decision to agree to go to Mainz. It's not great for us, but I believe we'll be fine. But it does make you think about the striker situation. Broja's still there. Zdenk Seleni, he said no anyway, so I don't need to worry about his name. But someone who has said yes is Combs. Andy Combs, the centre-back, has agreed a new contract with us. He was wanted by Genoa and some other teams as well. We've been able to keep him, which is fantastic. He's got very good potential. We need to get him to have more games. He's on loan at Coventry at the moment, playing in League One, and he is playing as well. So that's good to see from him. His second year at Coventry there, so he'll probably come back next season, maybe give him a few games. Depends if we're in the Premier League or not. 2 done deals here. One is Ezekiel is in. He is into the team. The boy that we've brought in from Liverpool. He is a winger, Ezekiel. I'm not actually sure he's worth 21 to 30 mils, so that's great. We're hardly paying a penny for him, which is also great. Brilliant thing to have. He's gone there for 12.25, but not played for 2 years, so it's going to be a big time for him to come here. Hopefully he'll do decent. What do you think? Have I gone too heavy on wingers? I think so. Talking about non-wingers, Thior is gone as well. Malik Thior, we brought him in to play centre-back this season for £1 million. He's played 3 games. And you know what, guys? I thought for £1 million we'd at least make money on him. So it's a big moment for him to go to Dynamo Dresden and just get games, see if we can get him into a semi-decent player. The kind of player he should be, if I'm perfectly honest. He just hasn't been for us. Still not been offered a contract. I want you all to know that. But we've got 7 hours to go the transfer window. And this is how I'm looking at the moment. It's a B overall. They're happy with my finances with Ezekiel. They're happy with Harvey Vale. Of course they are. Things they're not happy with. Johnny Jones being given a new... Oh, no, that's a loan. Why'd you care? I'm paying the wages to play somewhere else. I'm sure that's financially viable. Club vision. We're doing okay. Matches... I mean, to be honest, I don't know how I'm a B overall. But I am. So here we go. Also, things to know. Squad dynamics, guys. It's going well. Dressing room, it's a little bit down, but that's really good. Very good on managerial support as well. I'll be very surprised if they don't offer me a deal, but they haven't yet. So we look at the leaders. Connor Hazard, Clark Salter, Bree. Guys who've been here for a good amount of time. Larry is in there as well. Brozier just behind. Good about players. Longman still wants to leave and no one is willing to pay anything. But here we go. This is what we're talking about. Trying to put some offers in. They want 30%. I'm going to try and get them down to 15 and let's see if they take that. 300 grand I think is good though. What do you think? Let me know. And as for Massimo, I'm not even going to bring him up in the news. If anybody in the news wants to talk about Massimo, it's not anybody come in for Massimo since the start of the transfer window where it's just everybody, man, woman, dog, they all wanted Massimo. We are not letting him go. That's the end of it. The Fink offer has been accepted. Come on. This is what we're talking about. This is what we wanted. He's here on loan at the moment. £300,000 is nothing. He wants to be a fringe player. We can do that. That is not too much money for us at the moment. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Fringe player. You can have the fringe player. We're going down. We're taking it down 10 to 10. We're going to give him 10. Right, we're going to look for 3. And all of this stuff means nothing to me. So here we go. Let's see. No. But the only thing is the wages. The only thing's the wages. It's coming down. It's like fishing, boys. It's like fishing. We've got him on the hook. We'll give him 10.5. Take it. He took it. Finalised. Yes, boys. Oh, think he's coming in. I think it's right. I think he's here. He could always turn me down. Boys, he's in. Fink has accepted the deal. He's making his way to us. We've also, by the way, guys, on the low, looks like I might be bringing in one more player in the transfer window. As long as it goes through, we're bringing in one more boy. Is he in a position we desperately need? Of course not. Why would he be? A loan approach from Massimo. Psh, do one. Here is the other signing. It's Tom Holmes. He was an England under-21 international, £1.7 million. He's made only 27 appearances for Brentford. He signed for nearly 6 mil, so I think we've done all right there. We're going to ask Bree, obviously, to welcome him and say, how you doing, bruh? Always good to see. And squad registration, auto-select. Because I always mess up if I don't auto-select. I don't know if anybody else does that. I always leave somebody out and then like, oh, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. But that is confirmed as well. He's going to be in. Everybody's happy to get a born winner. That's what we want from Tom Holmes. Born winner. Very decent stats. Very happy to have him at the club as well. Decent stats. Good stats. He's been playing Premier League football-ish. Best-ish. But 7 appearances this season, 5 from the bench, but a 7.1. 3 appearances last season, 7.6. You know what I mean? Not a bad player. Happy to bring him in. Let's see what he can do. And with 1 hour to go, this will probably be the last deal. Ryan Longman is going out on loan as per usual because nobody will sign him. And he has been an awful signing for me for this save. I can't believe it. 26 years old now, Ryan Longman. 4 mil he's worth, supposedly. 4 mil. No one will pay a jot for him, and he's been out on loan every other season. In fact, I played him 16 times this year. I tried my very best. 13 of those were for the bench, but 6.6, that's why you've never been good enough. And that's it. Just like that, transfer window is over, and I want you guys to let me know what you think. When you look at the deals done, we're here, Oliveira's come in on this window. Ezekiel's come in. Carvalho's come in. Loads of attacking options have come into the team. We've let Sieb go, not purposely, but it has to happen. And also, when you look at the money for him, the 7.5 and the Christian Oliveira 7.75, it means that money-wise, we've done okay. It's not been too bad. 2.5 there for Fabio Carvalho. I think we've done all right. You let me know down there in the comments what you think. As we look at the wages this season, we're 7th in the wages. We're very, very high in comparison to some of these teams down here. So we should be doing well. We should be pushing overall. We had the most players out of any team. There's quite a lot of loans in that this season. Kasper Dolberg has actually gone to Sassuolo from Brighton, so they've made 21.5 there. That's decent. Transfer window here as well. Mainz signs João Pedro, which I tell you is not great news for Alexander Sieb. Armindo Sieb should have known his name by now. He was playing for us for ages. Biggest spenders though were Palace, 41.5 mil. 7 players in. They've needed players. They are hanging around the bottom of the Championship playoff table. So you know what? I'm okay with what we've done. We definitely need to push on for the remainder of the season. We don't want another playoff problem. We definitely don't want that. So we've got a long, long way to go until we can be sure of what we're doing. We're having a decent run at the moment. When you see, apart from the Huddersfield defeat, we're having a decent run. So when are we coming back? Well, I'm thinking we give it some time. I think we stay northeast. Maybe go to Brighton. Should we go to Brighton? What are the dates? Are they closer? Saturday, Tuesday. Love that. That's when we'll come back. We'll be coming back for the Brighton and then the Sunderland game here mid-March. We're going to get rid of February, get through that as quick as we can. Come back for that one next week. Guys, I can't wait. I think this could be the season. If you agree to, like, subscribe, comment down there, do all the beautiful stuff. And hey, we're all Wednesday, ain't we? Toodle fit.